Hello everyone, my name is Harikrishna Aramsetti. We have many videos available to refer for the modules HD, MM, WM and other SAP modules. But for the EWM, we don't have much information available in YouTube or in other social networking websites. The idea of creating these documents is to let the EWM group know about how various processes in EWM works in the system mainly. Theoretically, we have a lot of documentation available, but how we do it hands-on in the system, many people don't have the clarity. So with that intention, I want to create the documents for the various processes which will be useful for the people who wants to learn or who wants to explore more about EWM. Hope these documents will be helpful to EWM groups. So I want to start with first EWM master data processes as part of this exercise, and just to give you a brief information about the various processes that I am going to upload or prepare the documentation. So today we are starting with EWM master data. Please follow this YouTube page, and I will be uploading the various other processes in EWM, like starting from the simple put away to various ways of complex put away processes using with HU and without HU, and also on the outbound process, simple outbound, that means picking process, and also complex picking processes using two-step or wave warehouse order creation rules using the transportation unit, staging area determination. Likewise, the other EWM processes also like replenishment, cross-docking, and the integration areas like integration with PP and integration with QM, and also the returns point of view, which is like when we do the forward cycle, it is also important to know about the returns process. So let's say in this example, on the outbound side, we need to know how we do the reversal before the goods issue to the customer or after the goods issue to the customer, and also how we combine the pick items. So this, depending on the different business requirements, we may need to combine the picking items using RF or without RF, and also over picking requirements, slotting and rearrangements. And after that, in any business there will be a requirement to automate the processes. So in order to automate, we need to work with the PPF, post processing framework in EWM. So in inbound process or the outbound process, how do we create the warehouse tasks automatically when the inbound delivery or outbound delivery reach to EWM? So those automatic movements also, we will see how to create the documents automatically. So this is briefly about the topics that I am going to create. Hope these videos will be helpful for the EWM group or EWM aspirants. So with that, for the going back to today's topic, EWM master data, I have taken a simple exercise to start with, which is storage bin upload and stock upload. When we are working in any EWM implementation project, it is important to know about the various cutover activities. So if a business requirement to bring the existing, let's assume that the customer is using current ECC system and they are using warehouse management at this moment. So in their current warehouse management system, they have so many bins created, and they are managing all their stock into various storage bins. And if the requirement of the business is to create all of their existing bins into EWM, how we create those bins in EWM, and once we created those bins, how we upload the stock into those bins. So by taking a simple example, we will do an exercise of how do we work with these processes in EWM, that we will see. So the first one to start with is storage bin upload in EWM. SAP EWM provides standard functions to migrate storage bins data. So as we discussed, if the in the current business system, business is using the warehouse management system and they want to bring all their existing bins to the EWM. The transaction used for uploading the storage bins into EWM is /SEWM/SBUP as mentioned here, and SAP has given a standard file format which is in .csv format. Whatever the mandatory fields or whatever the required information, all the mandatory field information we have to fill in this format, and the filled CSV format has to be uploaded using this transaction. So once, let's assume that this process is, the step 2 and 3 is completed, where do we see those bins created? There are various reports. Just to see one bin information, we can use /SEWM/LS03, or from the EWM warehouse monitor /SEWM/MOM. This is one. Or tables point of view, using /SEWM/LAGP, we can see the bin information that is created. Now, before we move on to the next topic, we will see how we will upload the bins using the CSV template into the system. So I have this storage bin template. There is a SAP has given an SAP note. I will share you that note number later. So if we go into that note, various templates for the stock upload or the storage bin upload the template, all those templates are given in that note. We can download and we can make use of those templates for uploading the stock or uploading the bins. So this is the basic template I have taken. So in this example, this is my warehouse number, and let's assume that I want to create a bin of rack_002, and this is my storage type Y021, and the storage section is YS01. So these four are the mandatory fields for creating the bin in EWM. So there are many other fields given by SAP depending on the business requirement. We can fill in all that information and then we can upload the stock. So just to show you a simple example of uploading the storage bin into EWM, I have taken this simple example. Let's save it. And before I create this bin, I will go into a monitor transaction and I will see if this bin is existing already in the system or not. So here I don't see any entries. That means this bin is not created or existing in the system. So now we have this template ready. I saved it, and now we will go into a transaction of /n/scwm/spup, which is the transaction used for uploading the storage bins into the EWM system. Now here we have various options. Like here I am using local file in the sense I have created this CSV format based on my current warehouse management system. We will be getting this information from the business, all this extract, and then we will maintain the data into the EWM required format. And once the template is ready, we can check this option, upload the local file, and going to the option and just locate the file where you have this file in the local desktop. So now I selected this file from my desktop and then click on upload. So if your information is good, then you will see this information here. So whatever the information that we have uploaded about these 4 fields we can see, and also if we have any other information that we have maintained in the storage bin template, all that information will be populated here. So before we upload, it is good to just go through this template, and SAP has given it very nicely. So before we actually upload it into the EWM, it gives a picture here so that we can realize whether our information updated in the CSV format is right or not. And system will show us a message here also in case if something wrong or some information is mismatched. So that is the beauty of this transaction. Now in this scenario point of view, I don't see anything wrong or anything mismatched. So now I will be good to create this information into EWM system. So for that, here choose this option to create the storage bins or F8 option. You can see at the bottom, 1 storage bins created. So now my bin is created. So earlier when I see here with that bin information, I did not find any option. Let me refresh it again. Now I have this information. So the storage bin information is actually created in the system now. We have all that information and the indicator, it is empty bin. So we created what time and changed all that information by default will be created. So as we discussed in this template, where do we see all that information? Now we are seeing it in the monitor. You can also see it in LS03 also. So even if I click on this here, for example, I clicked here. When I clicked here, it will take me to /n/cwm/ls03. Okay. So this is one thing, and also we will go to any table /n/ okay, sorry, it is SC16N, and when I go to the table of LAGP/SCWM/LAGP, and when I enter this bin here, I can see that bin information in this table. Okay, so these are the 3 ways we can see the storage bin information at the table level or the transactional level. Okay, so now we'll go to the step 2. So this is the simple process of, there are many complex ways and procedures to upload the stock into EWM. This is one simple example of bin upload into EWM we have seen. Now we have, let's say, is it that all the required bins are available in the system. We have the storage bins available. What is next step? To those created bins, whatever the bins that we created in the previous step, we have to upload the stock into those bins. So the general procedure is create initial stock into a MIGO using the without reference. Using the purchase order process also we can do, or without reference initial stock upload if using the MIGO and the moment of 561 we can upload the stock which creates the inbound delivery and distributed to EWM. And once the delivery is in EWM, the normal inbound delivery processing steps are allowed. That means further warehouse task creation and put away into the final bin. That is one process. The second process is this is like when the project is live and on the day-to-day operations we can follow this process. But what if like we are implementing EWM to the customer and for example as discussed before they are using the existing EWM system and they want to bring all their existing stock to the EWM system. So for that again we have to as part of the cutover activity we have to extract all their existing stock information and again using the CSV format, standard CSV format given by SAP, the sequencing and the field structure, whatever the way it is needed, we have to maintain the data in that format and then we have to upload. I mean there are different ways with HU, without HU, serial numbers, batch product. So there are different kinds of products and different characteristics of the products. Using the CSV format we can upload the stock into EWM. So once the stock is uploaded into EWM, again either in the MOM transaction or at a table level, AQEVA. AQEVA is the stock table wherein we can see the stock information. So here I would like to add the transaction code also. So this is the transaction /SCWM/ISC is the transaction we will use. I will add that step here. Makes sense. Now it looks good. So also this is the point that we were discussing before. In this SAP node, SAP has given the standard CSV file format. So by going into this node, we can download all the standard SAP given CSV formats for making it use in our projects or for the learning point of view. So now we will see how this ISU step will be executed into the system. So I have this file format already, and here we have to make this YN01 is refer to our HU type, which is basically a palette, and this is the bin that we have created using the previous CSV format. And this is my packaging material. EWM-S4-PAL0 is my, these are again in this there are like hundreds of fields in this, and here I am just inputting the mandatory fields that are required to upload the stock into EWM. So basically we can see two lines here. The first line is which is starting with 1 here is referring to mainly about the packaging material, what is the packaging material that we are using and into which bin that we are uploading the stock. And the second line, which is starting with 4, mainly focuses about the material, for the which material we are uploading the stock and on which date we are doing the stock upload, which is actually our goods receipt date, and who is the owner of the stock, which is referred to as party entitled to dispose in EWM, and how much quantity we are uploading, and what is the unit of measure, and what is its stock type. So these are all the standard SAP given template format. We are updating the mandatory fields that we need for this stock upload. So this is the bin that we have created in our previous step. So right now I have updated this bin information here, and this is the material. And let me see again. Here in my monitor, this is the bin that I have created. If you click on the physical stock, basically I should see the stock available in this bin. So right now it is blank. There is no stock. So now after we complete this upload, we should see the stock of this material of 100 pieces that we are doing to be available in this bin, along with the handling unit created. Here we are giving the packaging material also. So the material will be packed into a handling unit with these 100 pieces into this bin RSVK002. Okay, so now we will go to the transaction /SCWM/ISU, which is the transaction used for the stock upload into EWM. So this is the transaction, warehouse number and the language EM, and again here we are using the local file, and here number of issues per posting. So in one template, how many lines? This is the kind of restriction that we are keeping. And also, do not post the data in ERP. So if you don't want, like let's assume we have already the entries available in ECC, the stock is already available in ECC, and this particular upload is required only in EWM system. So in that case, we can highlight this checkbox. So we are good with everything. Now I will choose the file from my local desktop, and this is the stock upload template. And then once this file is uploaded, I will click on upload. So here I am using the external number range. It is just given a warning kind of message, which is good. And the status here itself will show us clearly whether the template that with the information that we have filled in is correct or anything wrong. If there is something wrong and there is a mismatch, or some data is not existing, or some wrong input if we have given, also the standard program has the capability to identify what is wrong in it. So that is the beauty of this. So we can briefly see here the product is the party entitled to dispose, my stock type, and also what is the HU type, my storage bin, goods received date. So various other fields like whatever we needed we have here. Now we are good to upload this information into EWM. So I'll go ahead and execute this transaction. We can see here the new HU ending with 11255 with this packaging material is constructed, and there is a material document also created for this unit to track it further. So now I will go to the monitor, and then again I will refresh this one. So select it and click on physical stock. You will see the same ending with 11255 handling unit created with stock. Earlier we have created the bin, and into the same bin now we have uploaded the stock with the handling unit. we can see the 100 pieces available into this handling unit. Okay, so this is the simple way of creating a bin using the CSV format, standard CSV format given by SAP, and also uploading the stock into EWM using the CSV format, the template given by SAP. So now we are looking at the stock available in the monitor which is just created. Now I want to look at this. This is also important for any functional consultant to work with the tables. So when we are working on an implementation project, it is also important to know which data is available in which table. So that is the reason I am also referring to the table information. So the bin we created is 002, and to see what stock and how much stock available, to look at the stock information or to look at the available stock information for this bin, this is the table we use, AQUA, SCWM slash AQUA. So we can see all the information here, the product, the bin, and what is the stock type, and use my party entitled to dispose, and the stock information, bin information, and the unit of measure information, expiration. So all the information we can see in the aqua table. So whenever you are writing any functional spec also, you may require to work with any of these field information to map your requirements. So that's all for today's class, today's session, and keep watching this particular thread. I will be uploading more videos on different processes that we have seen here. Hope this information is informative. Keep watching this space for more videos, and I'll be keep uploading the videos. Thank you and have a good day.